I could just see Danny's dad just, no more, no, Danny, no. You know, I could see something like that. We back. It's been a minute, man. Boxing finally back, man. Finally, bro. It's been so long, man. Not super long, but it's been UFC going on. Those events with no crowd that was going on due to this situation that we have going on in the world with this C-19. Yeah, it seems like things are clearing up. So, no, we got boxing, we got sports, we got everything coming back. So, man. But that's the fights that's happening today with Shakur Stevenson. It's just, you know, stay busy fight just to keep them, you know what I'm saying, they just testing the waters on that. I'm not really going to get too deep into that fight or whatnot. We just know Shakur Stevenson, he's one of the future. We're going to be talking about him one day. He's the future. He's going to be the future, man, for real. So today I want to talk about a fight that's going to happen this fall. Probably towards the end of the year, you know, September, October, maybe November. At 147, it's going to be Errol Spence, the WBC and the IBF champion, versus mandatory Danny Swift Garcia. Man, that's going to be a fight, boy. Styles make fights. Some people agree with that, some don't. I like that. I like that theory. Styles make fights. They both flat-footed. This is going to be the hardest puncher Earl has ever seen that I know of. I mean, he might sparring or something, but in the ring at 147, he ain't seen nobody with this kind of power. People underrate Danny Garcia's power. They think, even I did for a while, I used to think Danny couldn't fight, bro. I mean, I used to think he always was fighting with his head down. He just be, Nah, that's not what he's doing, man. He's looking at that hip. He's completely calculated every counter punch, man. This man, Danny Garcia, man, he's that left one, what he did to Khan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Hey, Danny Garcia is very powerful, and he's very dangerous for Errol Spence coming fresh off that accident. We don't know really what he could do. He says he's 100%. I believe him. I don't know if he believes it himself, but I mean, I believe him. He got to prove it to me, man. He got to show me that. I mean, he ain't got to prove it to me. I'm sorry. He just got to show that he's good after the accident. And I don't really want to use that as an excuse, like Danny Garcia said. You ready to fight? He don't want to hear no excuses. He don't want to hear nothing about none of that. You sign the paper, that means you good. He don't want to hear no excuses when he win. Not saying that he gonna win, but Danny Garcia, he had an opportunity that, you know, I could pass it up like a Terrence Crawford. He didn't want to fight an Errol Spence fresh off the accident. He wants him to get, you know, tuned up just to make sure everything was good. He don't want no excuses for when he win or when he lose. He don't want nothing. Respect it. Danny Garcia, on the other hand, he's more like, you get in the ring with me, I don't want no excuses. So he kind of just like, man, he kicking that ball over the fence early. He like, man, I ain't trying to hear about it. I respect that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to that fight. It's gonna look exactly like if Errol Spence is the Errol Spence that we know. It's gonna look exactly like how when he fought Mikey Garcia. 12 rounds, strong, just punishing, yeah. So Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence it's gonna be it's a clash of styles. They both flat-footed. I don't see Errol Spence really bouncing up, you know what I'm saying? I don't really. It all depends on how Errol Spence takes the fight. And that's going to really dictate how it's going to go. If Errol think he just going to run through Danny, it might look like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not running through Danny. You're not just going to just, like how he fought Sean Porter, how Errol Spence fought Sean Porter. If that Errol Spence shows up to fight Danny and tries to run through him, he might still win. But he ain't gonna look as good. It ain't. I believe Terrence Crawford said that Danny punches harder than Porter. He might, sure. But either way, Errol don't want to go straight forward towards him. He want to fight him pretty much how he fought Mikey Garcia. Just stay on the outside and just hit him with everything. Kitchen sink, all that. Just hit him with all that. If he just puts out a great punch output, if Errol's punch output is how it was with Mikey and he comes in shape, you know what I'm saying? None of the having issues with cutting weight. He's never had issues on the scale, but he's had issues in training camp. But hopefully this quarantine really helped him out during this time and really kept Errol Spence disciplined. And he won't have no issues with weight. Then he won't have no issues with endurance and stamina. And then he can go in there and he can really give. He might, if he fights him like how he fought Mikey, he might be able to get a stoppage. I could just see Danny's dad just, no more, Danny, no. You know, I could see something like that. I could see him just trying to stop. Just it could just be just punishing. It can be. That's if he fights him like that, in my opinion. Now, if he tries to just blow through him, I could see it looking like Danny Garcia versus Khan. Like, it's just, they just in the exchange, and then just out of nowhere, that left just gonna come, boop, and it might be the end of Errol. I don't want that to happen, man. That's my dog, man. I don't want to see that happen. But, you know, it all depends on how he takes the fight. Danny gonna always come focused. He's always solid. I don't cherry picking and all that. I don't really get into all that with him. I felt like that before, but then I really went back. I started watching a lot of his fights. I respect Danny Garcia. I respect how he fight. He's fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? That resume at 140, and then at 147, he ain't win. At 147, he ain't beat nobody, but he fought the Sean Porter. He fought Thurman. He went toe-to-toe with both. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. Can't say the same for Terrence Crawford. Can't say the same for Errol Spence. Errol only got a Porter. And Kell Brook, actually, I'll take, you know, Errol's resume at 147 is solid. It's solid, but we need to get some more new names on there. We need to get some more solid names on there. I'm looking forward to this fight, bro. I'm definitely going to make another one on this fight once it comes out. Once we start seeing, like, you know, the build up. But boxing's back. Let's go.